Hey guys, this is Captain Frugal reporting for duty, and today I'm going to be reviewing this device here, the Comica CMV-WM100 PLUS. This is a wireless microphone system that you can get for around $189. Let's check it out. So first, this is the box that it comes in, the Comica CMV-WM100 PLUS wireless microphone system for cameras, camcorders, smartphones, laptops, professional UHF wireless lavalier lapel microphone with dual channel recording. Now I will say right off the bat, it does take AA batteries unless you plug in to the USB-C port on the side with an external power supply. So keep that in mind. You will need AA batteries, 2 for each unit, each receiver as well as transmitter, and or you can use an external power supply. This currently selling for around $239. So let's jump in and see what comes in the package. All right, let's take a moment and look at the package. I will say I love the cases that Comica includes with these kind of units. They make them very easy to transport anywhere, keep them safe, as well as store all the equipment that you need in the bag. So if we open this up, we're going to see here all the attachments that come with it. It comes with a lot of different attachments. My favorite personal attachment is the XLR. So you can plug in this to high-end cameras and or a mixer right on your computer. So it gives you a lot of options. Now we have the other connection options as well. We have a dead cat here for each one of the transmitters, so you could put that on if you're having wind issues or anything of that nature. It also comes with the plug that you could use if you have an external power supply to plug into that as well. So it'll allow you to have lots of time to use these. These things look like they're pretty big, and they're a little sizable, so it might not be the easiest to hide in recording, but they are made of a nice plastic here. These do feel nice and sturdy, so they should hold up well. Now, each one of the transmitters has a little clip that you can put on the back of them as long as you fit it into these little tiny holes here, and then you clip them on. It's pretty easy to do. It's just hard to do in front of a camera. You can also do that with the transmitter as well for a belt clip. But I will say first here, we have the shoe. This comes with a little screw-on shoe that can be hooked onto the receiver, so you can slip it right on top of the camera to hold it. Now, one thing I do want to point out is you cannot have the belt clip on as well as the shoe on at the unit to clip on the camera at the same time. They both won't fit, but you really don't need that. Now, with that said, another point I want to make clear is you cannot just leave the camera shoe on the receiver or transmitter. It won't fit in the bag unless you flip it up upside down, and then you can get away with it there too and save yourself a little time. All right, guys, now I've got the Comica hooked up. The receiver is hooked up to my mixer, and I want you to notice everything is running flat. I'm not doing any EQ adjustments at all, and it's picking up the microphone here. I'm only a few feet away, but I want to show something really quick before I do this full audio test. One of the things I like about this unit, you can see right here, you got this as well on the receiver as the transmitters. When you plug it in, you can screw this dial in to keep it from accidentally getting unplugged, so you don't have those accidental unpluggings. All right, so now we're going to test the sound. Once again, this is how it sounds right now. As you can see on the mixer, I'm not clipping or anything. I have it at a good volume level. You can adjust it at the level that works fine for you. The microphone is a good amount of distance from my mouth, around 6 inches. That's pretty usual. You sort of like make the Hanoi hand shape like this, and there for your pinky to your thumb should be the distance from the microphone from that to your mouth when you clip it onto your shirt. All right, so here we go. We're testing this. This is 10 feet away. Once again, this is how well it is receiving at 10 feet away. Now we're going to try farther. All right, now I am 15 feet away. What you're hearing right now is how it sounds at 15 feet away. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. By the way, I am not talking incredibly loud. I'm just talking at normal speaking volume. Now I'm going to go another 5 feet away. Here we go.
Now we're another 5 feet away, which puts around 20 feet away. This is what it sounds at 20 feet away. At the maximum I go is usually 30 feet away when I'm doing something like this. So I'm going to try that next. All right, everybody, I am now 30 feet away from the device, 30 feet away from the receiver. The transmitter is 6 inches from my mouth, so you can hear how well this sounds. I don't have the volume boosted or anything. It's completely flat, so you hear how the microphones sound that come with this unit. I have it currently plugged into my mixing board with the XLR input, and it's ran flat right into the computer. The reason I'm doing this is if I was running it through my camera audio is really crappy. The amp on that is noisy and it tends to produce too much noise, so I avoid using that whenever possible. But if you have a better camera than I do, which probably isn't that hard to be honest, mine's pretty old, then you should probably be able to get good results through your preamp on your camera. Well, there you guys have it. This is a great setup here. As you heard, I think it sounds really good with the unprocessed audio. You can make it sound even better if you process the audio a little bit. For $189, it is not a battery powered system itself. You have to put in batteries unless you have the battery packs that you can hook to it. I wish it would have had self-contained batteries, but you know, you can always get rechargeable batteries. But this sounds great. It's a little bigger than some of their devices, but I think the sound quality is really high up there. It competes really well with other devices with a lot higher price point. So if you're looking for a wireless system, this just might be right for you. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you hit like, subscribe. Until next time, keep it